Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you have been paying attention to the crypto market, the last 24 hours have been a little hectic as majority of the altcoins are down about 10%. Now that's a large decline, but keep in mind what is even scarier is the fact that majority of the altcoins have broken their critical support, including Bitcoin now is actually at 98,000. Keep in mind previously 98,000 has acted as a very good support, but this time around there is a little bit of a panic situation, so we might be breaking it, so be a little cautious if you are a day trader. Now there is a little bit of a misconception around what is happening with the tariffs. Now you guys know that Trump went out and said for China, Canada and Mexico they will be implementing tariffs. In simple terms, any goods that will be coming from those countries into America will be more expensive. But how will this be impacting crypto? Here is how high Dogecoin can go if Doge ETF is released. UBS Bank plans gold trading on Ethereum, and European Central Bank President statements on Bitcoin XRP debate is back. Now before we get into all of this, if you guys are here for the first time, you want to stay up to date with everything to do with the crypto market and especially Dogecoin, I highly recommend you guys go down and tap the red subscribe button for the latest and the greatest news first with the proper explanation. While you're there, slap a like on the video, just update to mark and push the video out to more people. More people are going to be paying attention to crypto. They decide to buy into it, the user engagement goes up, more inflow of cash, the market keeps climbing, and a lot of us make a lot of profit. Now first of all, I just want to make this statement very clear. On the 27th of January, which is about 3 days ago, you guys know that Trump announced that they will be imposing import tariffs on China, Canada and Mexico. Now ever since, there's been a little bit of a misunderstanding in terms of how this will be impacting the global market. Now the first statement that was actually done by the White House is Trump will be implementing a 25% additional tariff on imports from Canada and Mexico and 10% on China. Now the reason for this, just to give you perspective, is they want to ensure that people are going to be using more American made goods. They do not want these countries to have a lot of impact on the American ecosystem. Now the reason they did more on Canada and Mexico is they definitely know that a lot of goods coming from China are going to be essential, and doing a bigger tariff on that could cause a lot of problems relating to actually allowing the normal people of America to live a decent life. But on the other end, those three countries are not just going to sit there and do nothing. The same opposite has happened. First of all, China's Ministry of Commerce reportedly said he will be filing a complaint with the WTO and take corresponding countermeasures. Mexican president is also not happy, and let's talk about Canadian, which is pretty much imposing a 25% tariff on US goods which are worth about 100 billion. Now a lot of people in the crypto space had a very different stance on this. First of all, I cannot believe there is a popular opinion floating around that Trump tariffs and his meme coin ended the bull market. Now that's not true, definitely not true, because the bull market is still on. This is just a small pullback that we experience every single time Bitcoin crossing 100,000. Ever since it's actually crossed 100,000 every single time it's happened in the last 2 to 3 months. So this is definitely just another news which has just impacted the crypto market. BlackRock is continuing to accumulate Ethereum and Bitcoin while retail panics because crypto is currently consolidating. Just to give you perspective, every single time crypto consolidate for about 2 to 3 weeks, most of the retail investors start panicking, and that's where the sell-off actually occurs. Then it's going to find a support and then it will be recovering. Just to give you perspective, Bitcoin's dominance has increased by about 0.5% just in the last week, which is a big deal, because what does this mean? Well, a lot of big institutions are definitely throwing their money into crypto, and especially Bitcoin, and that should give you perspective that maybe we might be on a downtrend, but this could be a perfect opportunity where a lot of people are actually buying into it. On the other end, here's how high Dogecoin can rise if it gets to 50% of Bitcoin's inflow. And just to give you guys perspective, this should be the best matrix that you guys should be paying attention to. If it does decide to climb, let me tell you one thing, the ETF could definitely change the whole idea of how well the let's just say, Dogecoin market can actually do. And this is meanwhile the market data confirms Dogecoin currently boosts a market cap of 47, while an addition of 2 trillion could lead a total valuation of 2.8 trillion, and the price can climb to $20. Now that's actually being very optimistic and measuring that we might be able to get to a 50% of what Bitcoin was able to do. On the other end, UBS Bank plans gold trading on Ethereum because they believe that the overseas 6 trillion in assets is investigating how blockchain technology can simplify gold investment, and that could be a big deal because gold investment, the amount of money that's been held in it, if it does get involved with blockchain, especially Ethereum, the amount of money that will flow into crypto would be quite a large amount. Talking about the Dogecoin price, it has fallen under 30 cents and now is showing signs that we might be in a really critical zone. What I mean by that is if we are able to find a support at 29 cents, that's good. But if not, the next stop will be close to 20 cents, and that's just what the charts are showing. And I have been mentioning this from the last 2 to 3 days to give you guys a little bit of a heads up, especially if you're going to be day trading. And the European Central Bank President's statement on Bitcoin reignite the XRP debate. Right now, the way everything is going on, XRP is definitely showing a positive trend, and it just really depends on how well the entire crypto market will do to make sure that XRP market keeps climbing. And Dogecoin on the other end, the open interest has dropped by 8% today, and the long to the short ratio, as the market is struggling, is climbing. It's still sitting close to 79%, so there is definitely a lot of people which are expecting the Dogecoin price to do extremely well. And this is another whale which I just caught onto today that decided to buy about $48 million worth of Dogecoin at the price of 36.5. This is huge. You know why? Because this whale has not done any sort of activity ever since. Therefore, they expect the price to climb. And El Salvador makes a new Bitcoin purchase after revising the regulations. Now, they only purchased few, about 50 Bitcoin, but what is really interesting is even though the price is so high for a lot of traders, which is about 100,000, let's just say El Salvador still sees a huge potential in the Bitcoin price increasing. What do you call the phase of cycle when market is not reacting to major positive catalyst, or rather how it's falling to sustain upside on moves on good news? Well, you can just say we're still in the belief zone where we will be seeing another explosive growth before the end of 2025. And you can see that the altcoin season and Dogecoin is still trending on Twitter, so there is definitely a lot of room for that to grow. And Dogecoin just experienced a bearish crossover between the MV/RV ratio and 30-day SMA, signaling a steep price correction ahead. So just be a little cautious, especially if you're day trading, leverage trading. I'm just trying to give you guys my personal opinion. This is not financial advice. Make sure you do your own research before you decide to put your money into anything. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.